One thing that I know has been an issue that you guys were talking about today, the possible NJ Transit fare hike. It would be a relatively substantial hike of 9%. I mean, just what do you think needs to be done in the Assembly, in the legislative level?
Well, I actually was adamantly against it as soon as they announced it. The one reason being that 5 years ago, New Jersey Transit raised 22%, was the biggest fare hike in New Jersey history, 22%. Now they're proposing 9%. That's an equivalent 31% in 5 years to the people that need it the most to be able to get to work, to be able to get to certain places, and also cutting service, which that's unacceptable. This is all part of the Transportation Trust Fund that I've been talking about, that we need to fund it fully. The governor says that there is no imminent problem. There is, because they coupled together the last year of that Transportation Trust Fund with taking $241 million from New Jersey Transit, now leaves an $80 million hole. So we are raising taxes on the most vulnerable, even though they're not called taxes, it's fare increases. That's not fair. These are the most vulnerable people that cannot afford this.
What's the solution here?
Well, most of this has to do with pension payments. That's an obligation we have. We have a $34 billion budget. I used to be the former budget chairman. When the governor wanted to give 10% tax cuts, that was not feasible, because then we would have a greater problem today. We have not met our obligations over the years making our pension payments. We have to start meeting all our obligations. But the problem that I see is that we need to grow our revenues, and that's what we have not been doing. And the economy in New Jersey has not bounced back as the rest of the states surrounding us. We have lagged behind. So we need to get creative. We need to do things out of the box. We need to start talking about casinos in the north. That is something that could jolt this economy, could help Atlantic City, because get out of the hole that they're in. So we need revenue so we can meet all our obligations. And I look forward to a good debate. We're going through the budget process right now. We need to fund all these projects and programs that the most vulnerable need. Coming from where I came from, growing up in Union City, I know the need for these programs. I know the need for mass transit. It needs to be funded, and this is how people get to work, and it's important to them. So we need to do the best job we can.
And then just a quick follow-up here. As far as a casino in the north, do you think Jersey City's the place to do that?
Well, you know what? We're going to put a referendum, hopefully, on the ballot, and what we're going to propose is 3 casinos in the north. They would be Hudson, Bergen, and Essex. So there could be one in Jersey City. It could be very viable. We have in our universe, in the Meadowlands region, we have over 8,000 hotel rooms. That is a universe that people that come to visit New York City, these people never went to Atlantic City, don't go to casinos in Yonkers or Bethlehem in Pennsylvania, but if you put a casino, an entertainment destination in this region, they will visit it, and it will be the most successful casino in the Northeast.